Tom Pryce, the Welsh sporting hero who went from tractor mechanic to Formula One star in just 4 years. It was a remarkable career, tragically cut short when he was killed in the South African Grand Prix on March the 5th, 1977. Now, 44 years later, a book has been written celebrating his life and achievements. Funds raised will go to a permanent memorial in his hometown of Denbigh. Tom Pryce's lifelong friend, Trevor Williams from Ross near Wrexham, is among those whose memories of the Formula One star are featured in the book.
He was always keen on cars, wheels. Before he had a car, he had a racing bike and he sped in that. And then he had a minivan, which we were all boy racers around the local village. We would never admit that he was a better driver, but he was. Even though he was a Formula One driver, he asked me to be his best man.
Dave Jones from St Asaph met Tom in the 1960s and became an avid follower.
He didn't have a road car. He used to borrow his dad's Cortina and worked as a mechanic to one of the top Grand Prix drivers of the world. It's incredible. Wales has never made a big thing of Tom, really, which has always amazed me, considering what he did in that particular era. Had it been today, it would have been totally different.
The book was written by authors Darren Banks and Kevin Guthrie, who were given the proceeds towards a Tom Pryce memorial in Denbigh.
Tom did it on talent alone. He didn't have money behind him. I mean, as I'm sure you know, he came from a very normal upbringing in rural Wales. It's unheard of before or since what he achieved. I think the fact that he's Wales, the only Welsh F1 driver to achieve a win, is particularly, means that he really should probably have a higher status in his homeland.
The hope is this new book will go some way to doing just that. Ian Lang, ITV News.